Hello dear viewers, the year 2025 exploded with premieres so loud that movie theaters feel like roller coasters again, and this is the first part of our big series. Here you'll see only movies from famous, top-quality studios that set the standard for the whole of Hollywood. No random picks or filler titles, only powerful releases where you can feel the scale, the money, and the style. Let's go! 6 projects, each with its own character, and together they paint the full picture of cinema in 2025.
This can't all be true.
Tom Cruise returns as Ethan Hunt, pushing his own stunt limits to pure madness. The film stands as the grand culmination of the IMF saga, the point where loyalty meets destiny. The stakes are global. A new artificial intelligence system threatens to spin out of control. The action is filmed mostly with practical stunts, giving every scene a sense of danger and realism. From Norway's icy fjords to blazing deserts and crowded cities, every location adds scale and energy. At its heart, it's about choosing between the mission and the people you trust more than yourself. Each team member faces their own truth and pays the price of loyalty. The pacing hits like waves, tension builds, explodes into chaos, then dives into emotion again. The soundtrack switches between heroism and silence, letting you feel the weight of every choice. The camera stays close and honest. Long takes prove that nothing is faked. The villain isn't just a person, it's an idea that infects systems and minds alike. The script carefully closes emotional threads from previous chapters without cheap nostalgia. Humor is rare but sharp, just enough to let you breathe before the next leap. And in the end, it's not about explosions, it's about the cost of duty and the meaning of freedom. Legends don't end with fireworks, they end with choices that echo long after.
You gave him an aircraft carrier? Our lives are the sum of our choices.
We've been gone a long time. We back now.
Sinners is a rare blend of gothic musical and psychological horror. The story unfolds in a shadowy city where human sins take physical form and haunt their owners. Each song is a confession, each dance, a desperate cry for redemption. The direction contrasts Baroque beauty with cold, industrial light, creating a haunting visual balance. The camera moves close to faces, letting you hear every breath before the confession. The choreography feels ritualistic, sharp movements that seem to wound the air itself. Moments of silence hit harder than any musical climax. The main heroine travels from denial to acceptance, transforming from victim to symbol of cleansing. The villain isn't a person, it's the collective guilt of an entire city. Costumes shimmer like ashes of forgotten beauty, and every frame breathes atmosphere. The sound design whispers with echoes and distant bells, turning fear into art. It asks the question, can you be forgiven if no one's left to listen? The final act breaks tradition, no happy endings, only raw truth. Sinners doesn't just scare, it reflects you back at yourself. And when the credits roll, the silence feels like your own confession.
Just power.
Somebody please take me.
When it came to being bad, we were pretty good.
The most charming group of villains is back, and this time, they have to be heroes. The humor hits hard but hides a lot of heart and friendship underneath. The animation is bolder, more stylish, and bursting with energy. Each character faces a choice, serve the world or serve themselves. The new villain plays on their past, turning their old mistakes into new weapons. The soundtrack dances with every chase, making action scenes feel like music videos. Jokes land right on beat, but never break the emotion. The message is clear, even bad guys can change if they find something worth saving. Directors added more twists, more emotion, and stronger character arcs. The pacing is tight, you laugh, hold your breath, and never look away. The final heist proves that teamwork isn't a label, it's a decision. It's a sequel that expands the world instead of copying it. The bad guys to keeps the fun alive but gives it a new emotional depth. It's fast, colorful, and surprisingly human, exactly what a good sequel should be.
You need a job, and I need some extra hands. Professionals.
Maybe you don't keep up.
What's the difference between dressy casual and business casual?
Both mean leave your cargo short.
Christian Wolff returns, precise, cold, and unstoppable.
Own flip-flop.
The sequel dives deeper into his past and his silent war within. He's no longer hiding, he's hunting those who destroyed his peace. The action feels calculated and minimal, like punctuation in a deadly equation. The story builds mystery out of numbers, logic, and broken principles. His new enemy mirrors him, another mathematical genius, but guided by a darker code. Dialogues are short, heavy, and sharp as glass. The music is quiet and tense, letting every heartbeat sound like a decision. The visuals are clean and symmetrical, order fighting chaos inside each frame. The film shows that intelligence doesn't numb pain, it amplifies it. Every side character is part of the formula, no one here is random. The finale isn't about who wins, but what remains human in the end. It's a sequel that respects your mind, not just your eyes. The Accountant 2 is smart, cold, and razor-focused, a thriller where silence hits harder than gunfire.
Happy wedding week. You have a lot on your plate. Let us know how we can help.
Maybe someone could help me write my wedding vows.
A mother and daughter switch bodies again, but now in the chaos of smartphones and social media. The comedy feels modern and real, blending laughter with pure warmth. Social networks become a minefield of misunderstandings and hilarious disasters. Instead of cliches, we get moments every family can recognize. The writing keeps the perfect balance between humor and sincerity. Both heroines learn to listen, to slow down, and to see love from each other's side. The film is bright, energetic, and full of everyday detail. The soundtrack flows between fun and nostalgia, reminding us of family bonds. The ending connects generations, showing that sometimes the biggest lesson is empathy. Freakier Friday proves that laughter and love still go perfectly together. It's not just a remake, it's a reminder that to understand someone, you sometimes need to live their life.
And now I'm part of some dodgy family curse, and I'm the eldest.
As teenagers, we
You ever wonder what they do with all the stuff you dig up for them?
That's not my job.
No, but you never wonder?
Gripping spy thriller about a man who refuses to play by the rules. After his wife's death in a terrorist attack, a CIA analyst decides to take justice into his own hands. He breaks every law, steals secret data, and becomes the target of his own agency. The tone is harsh and realistic. No glamour, no superhuman heroics. Here, everyone bleeds, everyone doubts, and no one walks away clean. The cinematography is raw and natural, with lighting that feels almost documentary. The pacing is tight, every minute pulls you closer to the inevitable. The lead actor's restrained performance hits harder than any explosion. The script digs deep into morality. How far would you go for revenge? The ending leaves a haunting question. Who's the real traitor? The system or the man who exposes it? The Amateur is stripped of gloss but full of emotion and truth. It's a throwback to classic 90s thrillers, smart, tense, and deeply human. one of the most serious, grounded films of 2025, and it sticks with you long after it ends. That was the first part of our breakdown of the best films of 2025 from Hollywood's most powerful studios. If you want part 2, make sure to subscribe and tell me in the comments which of these movies you're waiting for the most. The next part will be even hotter. You don't want to miss it. See you soon, and remember, always watch only the best movies.